Wow. Hello. Hello. I can see Lisa. I can see Rosie and Lori. How nice. You're already here. Hi, hi. Let me read a little bit. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Lisa. I am so happy for you. The kidney stone is passed. Very, very good. Oh, that must be such a relief. Oh, my goodness. So, for such a long time, I mean, a week or 2 weeks or something, I think. You've been aching, and Rosie, her tooth is good. Laurie says, well, I've been babysitting my grandkids all weekend, so I'm operating with a lot of sleep deprivation. Oof. So you haven't slept well, I guess. Mm. Yeah, Lisa is grabbing her knitting, and this is a day of knitting. Very good, very good. Well, for those who will watch the replay, I will have to tell you who I am. I try to block out the sun now instead of sitting over there because I have my thread mill in the way. I'm sitting here, but then the sun normally keeps shining on me, but I kind of blocked it with some card books. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. Yeah, you're also knitting. Yeah. Got my coffee next to me and my knitting ready to roll. Good. You just need me. Now I'm here. I got my own coffee. Yeah, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet and knit. But now I'm knitting so much that I may get bored with it, get tired of it. I am on my fourth sweater. I don't know. This is brown. I'm not sure if you can see the color. It looks kind of black, but in the sun, maybe you can see it's brown. So this is the fourth one. I haven't finished the three first. I finished the first one, but I have to do the neckline again. I finished the second one, but I have to do the neckline again. And I have almost finished the third one. I have a sleeve left, and then putting it together and sewing it together. My friend has to help me. Hi, hi, hello. Yeah, and Norway was good. It was really good. It was fresh. The air was fresh. I could not sit like this outside. I could hardly move outside in a t-shirt. I could have stayed out for maybe for 5 minutes in a t-shirt, but as we went for a walk, I went for a walk, twice or three times in a week. Should have done it more. Actually, the only time I didn't feel my back pain was when I was walking. So I should walk every day. I still have my back a bit hurting, but right now it's okay. I've put on some support, and for right now I'm okay. I'm good. So hopefully it will last at least for an hour, maybe for 2 hours. We'll see. Hi, Killian. Yeah. Oh, you love walking. I'm actually. I felt so good when I was walking since I didn't have any pain. So I just thought that, oh, I should just keep walking. And then I didn't. And then I came home the day, well, at midnight, Friday. Yesterday I didn't do much. Well, I knitted. I knitted and knitted and knitted and knitted. And I have hardly or almost not watched any vlogs. I mean, crochet vlogs during my stay in Norway. It was from this to that, from this to that. So I have been knitting some here and there. I actually went to a friend of mine. She had a knitting circle, so that was really fun. Actually, I ended up making a couple of footage, a little bit of footage from there. And one of my friends, she said, "Okay, I can be in your video." So you'll get to see that in my next vlog. Uh, I have some vlogs to catch up. I haven't seen anything from Manuela. I saw that Killian, I saw you had your video out, and I have not seen it yet. I have not watched it yet. I mean, I saw that Becky had something out. I saw a lot of people. So I have some catching up to do. But first, let's knit. This is the fourth, as I told you. This is a large for a lady. It is for this. This is the husband. This is a medium. And this is going to be a large. Because she wanted it a bit big. I guess she's not bigger than her husband. I don't know. Look at this neckline. It's terrible. So this I have to do again. And I called my friend yesterday. What do I have to do with this? Oh, you have to take it up to down here or something. And then I have to do something to get this round feeling. So she'll help me. She arrives this November 2nd. So I've got 3 days, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, to finish 4 sweaters. 3 of them the same thing, and the 4th one, oh, that was one. This was actually the first one. And I have to do this again. And the 3rd one is this here. She told me to not cast off, my friend, but she didn't tell me what to do. You know how to. No, I don't know. I don't know. So this is the 3rd one. It's gorgeous. It is really beautiful. Really Norwegian. And this is the one that I'm going to cut or sew for the sleeves, cut and put on the sleeves, which I have the 2nd sleeve here. It's almost done. And here's the 1st one. That is completely done. I even made some extra knitting up here. Is to turn it down something. Well, I don't know. To connect it. So, yeah. Those were the 3. And then this is the 4th that I will just be working on. Yeah, Killian also behind on watching YouTube. Yeah. I am behind on a lot of things as well, says Lisa. Oh, you've been to Madeira, Jackie? Does that mean you can... mean I can put it on your map? Why not? Madeira is part of Portugal. I'm not sure if I can find Madeira, the little small island, but we can see. I'll try that. Yesterday I scratched off Kitty Lane from Virginia. Finally, I was supposed to do that earlier, but I haven't come around to it. But yesterday I did. So finally, she's going to be in the vlog. That's scratching off will be in the vlog again. Lisa says, hi, Linda. I am in upstate New York, not the city. Or have you scratched off your map yet? I think New York is scratched off, actually. Oh, thank you. Killian says, I'm so impressed by how much you have gotten done. Yeah, I have made quite a few things. I mean, I've done a good job, but I was kind of imagining, or maybe it's even imagining and imagining to an extent too much that, oh yeah, I will finish 4 sweaters within this week. I mean, today, right? Like 2 sweaters in Norway. But no, of course, I didn't even bring the 4th sweater. I brought skeins for that black one, the black and white. I didn't want to bring more skeins. I didn't have room in the suitcase either. So it was the back. So I almost completed that one. And actually, I ran out of the white yarn. Well, at least I thought. And then when I came home and I emptied my suitcase, I found 1 skein. So I could have finished both sleeves actually before I came home. But now I just stopped it yesterday and I started this instead, so that I'm on my way with the fourth as well. So I thought that I hoped to do 4. Now that this is number 4, I still have 2.5 weeks left, because now it's been 2.5 weeks now, today, tomorrow. So I got 2.5 weeks left. So after this, there is one red and one green. That is plain red, plain green up until here. Just one row of white snowflakes or something. Yeah, Killian says, I think you think I can do it. Well, those 6, I was thinking, oh, I really want to do those 6. But then on the other hand, I'm not sure if I should prioritize it, because then I will just have like 3 days to make plushies. I want to make a lot of dogs, because let's see, it's the 8th or the 9th. It's a Saturday. I don't remember. November 2nd, 9th. Oh, it's the 8th. So I just got 1 or 2 days to make dogs and other plushies if I have to do work on all of these 6 sweaters for the market that I'm going to have. I mean, then I just have 2 days to make plushies for the market, and I really want to make a lot of dogs and maybe something else. One video that I watched yesterday actually is April's, the Cozy Buckeye. I got to watch that yesterday, and she did amazing on her market or festival. It was a huge festival, and she sold. Well, she has made all of these roundups that she has made plushies from. I don't know, at least I think maybe from 100 different designers, plushie designers, pattern makers. And so she didn't have 3 of this and 4 of that and 10 of those. She had like 1 of each, more or less. And she sold so much. She sold for almost $6,000. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, almost $6,000 worth of plushies, and some hats, of course. She still has her hats. That was amazing. I can only dream of doing something like that. I couldn't even dream of it. If I was to reach 1,000 euros and dollars is practically the same. If I was to reach 1,000, I would be amazingly happy. Last year I did 550 or something, and I got to keep 430 or something like that. So I was really happy with that. I'm thinking maybe this year that I have also more knits that Norwegians are so liking. Maybe they want to buy some sweaters, but I think also those dogs will go as as whatever. Varme hvetebrød in Norwegian, as hot, well, as cake. I don't know. Yeah, it is a lot. Absolutely. She was so. Killian is crocheting a caterpillar with plushy yarn or with the thin yarn. Lori says, I once made $250 from making specialized hats for someone, and that seemed like a ton to me. Okay, but that was one order. Yeah, that's a ton. Like me now, from these 7 sweaters, I'm gonna make, well, including the yarn. No, I'm gonna make a bit less. Well, it's like $700. making this, and then the yarn apart. She's paying for the yarn also. And then I'm going to make 11 or 13 hats also, but that will be after Christmas for her. I'm not sure. Another 200 maybe. I don't know. I haven't calculated that yet. With cotton yarn. Yeah, like thinner yarn, right? Hi, Rose. Rose is here. Rose and Rosie. I was just preparing some lesson for tomorrow. The children are going to read, and I had to make some words that only contain letters that we've already worked with. They're 5-6 years old, so we just started learning to read. So I was picking out the word rose together with others. Rose, rose in Norwegian is the same. Yeah, thinner. Wait, 3. Lori says, right, 7 sweaters should be about €100 per. Yeah, hats are fast, of course. Yes, they are. So, and 11, 13, I'm not sure. And I don't remember. I mean, we have to be talk about how she wants them. If she wants them, last year I did some this and some that, but it's been a year, so I actually don't really remember what I did, how many of each. What does she want? She will just have to tell me what she wants. I'm gonna double strand them, I guess, because that's when they keep their shape more. She loves this kind of yarn, the Merino Extra Fine from Drops, and Lisa got some yarn from Drops as well. Some different, or actually, it wasn't Lisa; it was Dan, her husband. Remember that if you use the emoji on the side, it helps to push the live out. Yay! Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. So if anybody else gives me an emoji or so, that's cool. Really great. Thursday. Where was I Thursday? Well, I was in Norway. Oh, I was at my friend's house. I helped my friend. She's packing and packing because she's leaving to come live here. She's actually she's going to be staying with me for at least 3 weeks, I think. Then hopefully she is getting an apartment. They have to paint that apartment first, so we'll see. If not, she'll just stay here until Christmas. We'll see. And right now I have actually visitors that they came around 12, but they're of course out. I didn't want to go with them today. I had both because I wanted to relax these 2 days since I was away. Also because I needed to knit. Also because I had to prepare some lessons for tomorrow. And also because I wanted to see you guys. So they could just go to town to eat and spend the night there without me. I don't need to hold their hands. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, please press the like button. That is very, very nice of you. Oops. Did I tell you that, Lisa? I think I did. Because Lisa, she messaged me, and right as I read the message right as I was going to board the plane, and then the plane was another company, and I just, what? Malta? We're not going to Malta. It's supposed to be Ryanair, and then it was Malta. So I thought that, okay, we'll end up in the middle of the Mediterranean with the Malta Airlines, but it was fine. We ended up in Malaga. Phew. Thanks for coming on and not going out with your other friends. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, I love spending time with you also. It's been such a long time, so I thought that I need to say hi to you guys. Thank you, both Rosie and Lisa. You've been keeping in contact with mail and stuff, so that's been nice. But I kind of feel like I've been so out of it since I've been in Norway, and I have not had the place to sit, a good place to sit. My back has been hurting, so I'm so happy to be back home, especially with the back pain that I've been having. But I think I am on recovering now, because this week in Norway was terrible. I mean, the back, it was awful. It was worse than I can, well, not that I can ever remember, maybe, but for a long, long time. But now it's kind of letting go, but sitting, I can feel it. But earlier this week, it was standing up from sitting down. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Everything was terrible. Now it's better. I see you're a fan of Malta. Can you see that I'm a fan of Malta? Yeah. Yeah, Lisa is on WhatsApp. Rosie also, me too, that you're on a fan of Malta. You feel out of it, yeah. I was missing so many things as my dad and Trish's. It's a bit quieter here while Judy is still in rehab. Yeah. Oh, Laura is being sarcastic. Oh yeah. I've never been, actually. The only thing I know about Malta is that the capital is Valletta, I think, and they speak English. So I could manage there, but I've never been. I'm not in a hurry to go either. I keep going from Norway to Spain, back and forth, back and forth. That's good enough for me. I'm too old to travel all over the world. Now I just travel on the map. I think that's a good thing. Gillian says, hopefully you can continue to find relief with your back pain. Yeah. I'm sorry you're hurting. Yeah. Right now, I don't feel the pain. I think it's because of the support that I've put on, that it keeps me kind of pulled together. Yeah, Lisa says, I'm under my own name. Oh, no, I am on whoops. Rosie's on WhatsApp also. Oh, yeah, you're finding each other or something. Oh, I didn't know that about Malta. Ooh, maybe that should be a question for the quiz, right? I guess I should have said a fan of Malta here when I was joking. Yeah. But I think it was a little bit more space than Ryanair, because Ryanair is so tight. But it was a little bit more space. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The back support helps me to sit up straight, because I tend to do this, okay? Isn't that typical? Typical reaction. Other new things, I don't know. I'm not sure if I have to do something, the preparation for tomorrow, because our class Teddy, or you know him, Lappe Brutus, Scrappy Brutus. He has been to that wedding in Norway. He has been there. So I have to manipulate some pictures. So it seems like he's been there. I have to do that before tomorrow, because I have to show and tell in class tomorrow where he has been. I may say that he got ill or something, so he's staying at home in bed, so I can wait another day. we'll see. We'll see what I'll do. I have plenty of time to do it. So it shouldn't take too much time. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, it's really cool, this pattern. I really like this pattern here. But of course you can get a little bit bored of it when you're on your third sweater. Like this huge one that is done. It's kind of like a lot. And I haven't woven in the ends, Lisa. I'll do that later. Of course, I cannot weave in the ends up here, but I could do the rest of the sweater. Also, I didn't show you, I think. I just had to put this away. Now I made myself a big box to have all the projects that I'm working on, since I have 7 projects going on. This is how far I got. So I started the sleeve on one side. That's where I'm at. So in the middle of November, when that market is over, Christmas market, I can finish it. Did he find any friends while Brutus was there? I think he wanted to be friends with the bride. Yeah, I'll just have to invent something. I didn't take a lot of pictures, so we'll see what I can come up with. My imagination wasn't with him, actually. Just in the beginning, I was thinking he's going to the wedding. And then I should have thought about something else. I'll just have to put my mind into it and then pop up a story. We'll see what it ends up with. That is so cute that the family will have matching sweaters. Yes, it is. So it's 2 of this, the dad and the boy, and then the brown for the mom. Right there. So that's cool. I agree. But this one, I don't know if this is for the sun or whatever. This is really, really nice. The more that I see it up on the screen, it's so good. It's so nice. Look at these snowflakes, huh? Snowflakes or flowers or whatever. I don't know. Really gorgeous. This is an L. It's very long also. Thank you, Jackie. Of course, you have not woven errands in it. I think you're allergic to weaving in ends. Did he go see any attractions while he was with you in Norway? Well, we went for a walk. Wasn't that an attraction? I didn't see any attractions. But I could imagine I could just invent something and find a picture online or a picture from years ago. So we'll see. That would be easy to AI him into those kinds of pictures. Absolutely. And Laurie is allergic to starving in ends. To starving in ends? I guess it's auto spelling, right? And Killen says, I'll weave your ends in. Kind of enjoy doing it. Yeah, I'm not against it. I mean, I just want to do other things. But I will. When I finish the 7, or no, when I finish what I can do with them, when I haven't got anything else to do with them except have to frog until here and do the neck part again, then I will weave in the ends, of course, because then it will be I will save some time instead of waiting until after. And then if I have more time left, I will make some dogs. Especially the dogs is what I want to want to make. Maybe I should make a troll. I'm not sure though. The troll was so big. I should have to make a smaller troll because nobody would want to buy something that big for 40 euros or something. So I think I will try to keep them like 15 euros. And Rosie is making a sweater with a new yarn. New yarn every row. Oh yeah, she will make knots. Oh, you're not gonna weave in the ends. You're gonna make knots instead of weaving in the ends. If it's for yourself, it doesn't matter, I guess. I always weave in the ends. I don't make knots for that. I made some when I made some scrunchies. Then I weave in and then I make a knot in the end so that it doesn't untangle. Other than that, I don't think I don't make knots as to fasten off. I mean, to secure. You have how many whips that only need ends done? Yeah, that's the video that I'm going to attack next, right? After the next vlog, I will have to find, or at least after these, when all of these are done, I mean, finished, so that I can just wait until the November the 2nd. Then I will do the weaving in the ends video and find all of the other projects. I know that I have 2 or 3 cardigans that I need to weave in the ends. I'm sure it's 3. But some of them I've woven half of them, or maybe I've woven the ends of the squares, but not the combining part. So it's a bit, yeah. It's not too bad of a thing. If I just sit down in my recliner and start and listen to a podcast, it will be done. It's not a big deal. I am sure that I can do it in a couple of afternoons. If I have the whole afternoon, that is, I guess. If there aren't too many, you'll do it. Yeah, Rosie. It doesn't bother you. Lisa does magic knots for things like hats. But the magic knots? I do, well, when I crochet with a cotton yarn, I do a magic knot to connect one skein to another. That I do, yes. But I find that this woolen yarn kind of untangles, and when I'm knitting, I don't dare getting it untangled. That's too bad. But can you end things with a magic knot? I'm not sure how that will work. I mean, is that even possible? I ask because I'm ignorant. Especially if I am not changing color or anything. Yeah. Between two skeins. Yeah, of course, I do that. And it has just once I have experienced that it untangled because my knot wasn't tight enough or so. Just once of the 200 makes. So I am doing that, but not on the end of the project. Rosie says, I make magic knots as well. And Laurie, I just did a post. I'm hoping a couple people will pop in. Just did a post. You mean on my post, on my community post thing. Let me see if you did that. Where am I? Here. Sort by the newest. I don't see anything on the community posts. Maybe it's not there. I am not very good at using this community post. I'm forgetting. Oh, on yours. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, Lisa said a bit entertainment, Rosie says, is needed when weaving in ends for sure. Yes. And watching something, not so good. I need to listen to something. I am going to work on a bit of work while we chat. Yeah, Lisa's going to work. Need to build in some flex time for the week. It's a 30-minute to drive one way to see Judy and then spending an hour there. Yeah. No magic not to end of a project. That's the weaving it. Then we agree. Oh, now I understand. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. That's amazing. I didn't understand what it meant with that post. Ay. Thank you so much. Look later. Lisa, did you get an email? I haven't showed you out specifically for a while, and I have some newer people that might not know you. Thank you so much, Lori. You're so nice. You're so kind. Thank you. I have hardly been entering my own platform to see. Normally I go every day. Okay, let me see. Oh, now it's 1,197 and then 96 and then 97, 96. And I didn't enter for a couple of days. And now, 99. Yoo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Let's see. But I will do this. I guess we want to try to do a quiz, right? But then I have to go and get my other Mac. I just brought this one today. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can just find something on my phone. When I finished this round, we can do a little quiz thing. And Laura says, I got 900 subscribers today. Yay! Congratulations. So hopefully soon I'll get to that 1,000 soon. Yeah. Already have the hours, just need to sustain. Yeah. 1K is coming up for Lori. We will need to have a party. Yeah, do you remember we having a party when I reached my 1,000? I'm gonna expect you to do something like that, maybe. To celebrate. Celebration. I have knitted so much that I have an ouch on my finger. I'm sore. yesterday I kept sticking the needle into the same place like 100 or 200 times. I don't know. A lot of time. Can you see that? Oh, ow. It's so out. So I have avoided it today. But yesterday it was crazy. I was thinking about but just putting on some scotch. I mean some tape. But I haven't come around to it. So I'm kind of just avoiding using the finger there, and instead I am kind of using the, well, let me show you. Instead of, yeah, instead of doing there, I go there to avoid it. Yes, I will absolutely have a party, and I'm collecting items to give away. Cool. Very nice. Very nice, Lori. Hi, Areti. Areti, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello, hello. Oh, that's so nice. You came over from Lori. She's just amazing. She's just told us, she shouted me out over there. Thank you so much for being here, Areti. 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 Yeah, I should put on the tape. I know. Scotch, you would have to. Yeah, I don't know. Scotch tape? We called it Scotch tape sometimes in my childhood. I don't know why. I think it was the mark or something. But not sure if that would help. Yeah, me neither. If you were a man, you would be putting duct tape, yeah, on your hand. A lot of people put a band-aid on, yeah, on to cushion the finger. Yeah, but I'm the band-aid. I'm not sure. That's so like to have an just one round, and then it could hit that instead. That's what I normally do. Charity, Arity, Arity, Arity. Oh, cool. Arity like charity, charity, Arity. Cool. Yeah, where are you from? That's a very important question. From Illinois. Illinois. I think I'm not sure. I may have someone from there from before, but I don't think so. I'm sure. I have to write it up on my phone. You see, if you don't understand anything now, Eride, it's that I have this world map where I scratched off where my viewers are from. So I will definitely check that out, and if I don't have that, I will scratch you off tomorrow or later today from my next vlog. Scratch off that Ernie is from Illinois. Ernie, Illinois. Yeah, great. Oh, Rose is in Illinois. Okay, then I have already Chicago, Illinois. Oh yeah, it's already scratched off. I said it right. Arty, Arty in Greek. Oh, Arty rhymes with charity. Charity. Rose is from Illinois. When I think of you, Rose, I only think of Hawaii. since you're from there. Am I around soon? Just a little bit longer and then I'm around. Well, Erdi, since I guess you want to see what I'm doing. This is a fourth sweater of an order of 7 sweaters for a woman. She's Norwegian, but she lives also here in Spain. She's a psychologist, and she's gonna send or bring them to New York because her children and children-in-law or whatever and grandchild lives there. They live there. So that's one, and this is the second. This is for the woman. This is for the man. I have to redo the neckline though. And this is for the child. So they will be matching. And then I have made this for one other child of them. This black one here. I really love it. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do, but I really do. Wow. It feels so Norwegian. I feel so Norwegian right now. Thank you. Linda's knitting and cricket is always gorgeous. Oh, crochet. Cricket. I'm just, I don't play cricket. Yeah, but I have a break in my crocheting. So I had to put away this here because this order I can finish in the midst of November. When I got this order, I had 5 weeks on 7 sweaters. That's not true. 4 of them she wants before, within those 5 weeks, and no problem, I said. But I'm trying to get 6 of them ready. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. The 4, yes. I think I'll just stick with the 4. I should. Yeah, thank you, Killian. Yeah, I really love it. The more that I look at it, the more gorgeous it turns out to be. But I'm kind of dreading that I have to sew on the arms, on the sleeves that I've never, I have done it once, but that was 30 years ago. And I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, I am. 20 years ago. I'm not exaggerating. And I don't remember. So my friend will help me. Oh, luckily. You're all great, says Rosie. Thank you. I like the black and white one best. Yeah. Now I really do too. I really love these, but I'm kind of getting a little bit seasick. Not seasick, but I mean, so many. There are so many of them. It's okay for a selling point of view, but for doing the same, I don't have to think much. But up here with the raglan decrease, I have to think. I have to concentrate, so I cannot do that together with people in the room, talking to people at the same time. I couldn't do that on live, to tell it that way. But these here, easy. Just 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2, and then on the next round, 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1, and then it's just plain 2 rounds, and then again and again, the same thing, very repetitive, so I don't have to think. But it's nice when you get a pattern and you have to follow the pattern. Like on that black one, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 different types of pattern, but with some variation. That's nice too. But sometimes when everything is different, it's a bit it is a bit confusing, maybe. Or, I mean, exhausting when you have to do everything from scratch. But this have some repetitiveness. For example, down here, this part is the same as on the top up here. And the next part, this one with the peaks, the peaks here, is the same but opposite of the first one here. And then I think I'm holding it. Oh yeah, just on the middle. That's no good. And then these snowflakes or whatever, it's really beautiful. But as you can see, where am I? This here is halfway the same as this here. Can you see that? So it is the same, but just half and half. So upside down. So I've kind of done the repetitive thing, like when it's 3 1 2 1 2 1 3, and then 1 1 1 or whatever. 3 3 1 2 1 2 1 3. It's kind of like a pattern you repeat in your head, that, and then that and something else. So it's I know it from before. And then on top is the same as I showed you from the first one. On the bottom. Thanks, Rose. And Rose says, Linda, you could start every day with crochet for 1 hour or so, and then knit as long as you like, so you have some plushies for the market. Not a bad idea, but I'm an all-in type of woman. You know, I kind of like, I go all in when I start something, and so I'm not sure if I will do that. No, I won't, because also I need all of that plushie yarn. It's making such a mess. And I have enough mess with these 7 sweaters. But for now, there are 4. And there will be 3 more. But the 7th one is for Christmas, so I don't have to even think of that one. But what I'm going to think of now is that I will try to find the quiz. What should the quiz be about, I wonder? Geography. What else? Sports? No, animals. I know you love animals. Animals and culture. Let's see what happens. Some brand new questions. I doubt it, but oh, you have to give me the answers. Ooh, okay, it wasn't done yet. Some of these I know, of course, but I don't know all of these. The first question I didn't know. Let's see. Girl, definitely girl. Okay. I've fallen down on the job and not sent you any quiz questions. Or no, that's okay. That's okay. It's just that I still have the quiz. I'm not sure. I think I have all some kind of categories left on one of the quizzes you sent me, but I didn't bring my other Mac out here, and I don't want to lift my butt. But okay. This question we have had before. But anyways, which country has the most time zones in the world? And I have some alternatives for you. Russia, France, USA, or China? Which country has the most time zones in the world? Killian doesn't want to lift her butt either. And I don't want to butt lift either. Canada, no, it's not Canada. It wasn't even an alternative. But of course, Lisa says that Canada. Russia, no. China, no. Eric, France. Yes, it's France. I guess French Guiana, France. French Polynesia, something in Oceania. I guess there's some French things over there. Must be something like that. So France, it's kind of what? But when I saw that was the answer, then I remembered we have had this question before, because it was kind of what? Really? Okay. Yeah, interessante. 1 point to Erdi. Counting territories. Interesting. But the time zone. So if you're in of course, if you're then in South America, you have a time zone. You have time zone in France. You have time zone wherever, whether it's some French things, countries. Okay. The next question is what? This is so difficult. I'm gonna skip it. What's the capital of Kazakhstan? I think maybe before it was Almaty, but now it's Astana, Nur Sultan. Which river flows through the most countries? Which river flows through the most countries? Is it the Amazon, the Danube, Donau, I say in Norwegian, Nile, or Mekong? No idea, but you have 4 alternatives. So Amazon, Danube, Nile, or Mekong? Danube is correct. No, Lori. Lori got a point. It is Danube. Donau. Okay. Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? Maybe I should say in which continent? It's in Africa. And we have four alternatives: Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. I would have been between two of them. I would have said, yeah, Killian, you just say, I'm so bad at geography. And then you say Tanzania, which is correct. I would have said Kenya also. I would have said Kenya or Tanzania, but I wouldn't know for sure. It was Tanzania, so Killian, you got the point. Someone wants to explain to Erdi that the answers are always Canada 3 or coffee. Yeah, if you don't know the answer, Erdi, just say Canada or 3 or coffee. That's kind of a gig here, or kind of a joke or whatever that Lisa started, and Rosie and Manuela and different people just go for that when they don't know. Yeah, you knew that one. That is great. Rosie says, found my cell phone. It was beneath your cat. And your cat. Okay. What's the smallest country in the world by area? The smallest country in the world by area. First, I don't want to give alternatives first because then it will be so easy. Yeah, Rosie, the Vatican City. Correct. 1 point to Rosie. Oh. Even though Lori also, I guess they were just the same, but since she wrote city, she was too late. Mars. Which we've had this before. But okay. We're just over learning. Which desert is the largest by area? Which desert is the largest by area? Hello, Sabrina. Welcome. I knew earlier that you were going to say Sahara. I was just going to say that yeah, Antarctica is correct. Killian knew. She remembered from before, I guess, because we've talked so much about it. It's actually Antarctica. Underneath all of the snow and ice is a desert, actually. Kind of cool. I think it's a cool desert. The next. Oh, okay. So Rosie says, well, Sahara or Antarctica. You cannot get that, Rosie, because you have to say just one. So the point went to Killian. Literally a cool desert. Absolutely. Never knew there was sand under. Yeah, me neither. Well, up until a year ago or some months ago. In which country would you find the city of Dubrovnik? Dubrovnik. Maybe you will need some alternatives on this one. Rosie cheater. Like the points make any difference? Exactly. Poland, Serbia, Russia, Iceland. None of the above, but I'm gonna give you some alternatives. Is it Croatia, Greece, Slovenia, or Italy? Croatia, Lori. That is correct. 1 point to Lori. Croatia. When you were saying Serbia, Lori, then I was saying, you're not so far away. One of the Baltic countries. Let's see. Which two continents does Turkey span? Which two continents does Turkey span? Hello, Killane. You're in the middle of the bushes, but you're here listening. Good. Asia and Europe, Rosie, that's correct. Kitty Lane, yesterday I finally scratched you off my map, so I'll be putting that in the vlog, in the next vlog. I'm not sure if it's out tomorrow or Tuesday, or I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think I have too much footage yet. Which ocean borders the east coast of Africa? Which ocean borders the east coast of Africa? Yeah. No, it's not the Mediterranean. The east coast of Africa. The Indian Ocean. Yeah, Rosie. It's the Indian Ocean. So it was not north of Africa. That would be the Mediterranean. And west of Africa would be the Atlantic Ocean. But it was the Indian. Okay, Killian, the last geography question, so we can get into the animals. Ooh. Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. First, I thought, "Hey, you are stuck, Linda. What? Am I stuck here in my corner here? What? What do you mean?" And then, yeah, of course, it's frozen. I'm frozen. Luckily, it's 20 degrees out, so I'm not frozen like that. I'm not literally frozen, but I knew. Thank you so much for saying it there. Then it helps me refresh earlier. I'm back. It's time to take a break. Everyone, put down your hooks and needles, stretch, and drink some water. Yeah, that's very good. Thanks for looking after us. We're stretching. And Lisa was so proud of me because I was stretching one day without her reminding me. Ooh. I shut my balcony door, not frozen either. No, we should do this and this and this and that. But it's mostly the hands, of course, right? You know what? I used to have arthritis, actually. Huh? Used to? Yeah. I got rid of it. Huh? Can you get rid of that? Yeah, apparently you can. I didn't think so either. It's 20 years ago. My arms hurt so bad, and my fingers, my hands, they fell asleep, and they ached so badly, and I was so stiff I couldn't separate the hands more than that. Normally I was like this, right? And I couldn't do more than that. It was impossible. And it was stated that I had arthritis, and my hands, arms, legs, knees, ankles, yeah, all over, and the joints, and yeah. And then I got one medicine, trying out one medicine. It didn't help much. Well, first, of course, I got this cortisone. Well, that helped for a while, but then the medicine didn't help. Then I changed the medicine, and that was working. So the doctor said that, yeah, I bet that you're gonna be healthy, get rid of it within 2 years. Yeah, right. Get rid of arthritis? You can't get rid of arthritis. Either you have it or you don't. So I just came to cross with no came I settled down with, okay, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Well, okay, that's just my new life now. It's gonna be like that. But as I was approaching those 2 year, that date of the 2 years, I was skeptical, but the rheumatologist, he said that, yeah, you're gonna be well. And then I was sure when he cut me off the medicine, I'm gonna go back. I'm sure, but I didn't. I was back where I was. So of course I have some aches here and there, but nothing like I did. So I got rid of the arthritis. It burnt out. I'd never heard of that before. That you could get rid of arthritis. So I just thought that I was really lucky. But I guess it's something you can get rid of. It came very quickly and it went away not too long after either. Nobody needs any injuries from too much repetitive work. Yeah. Who won the volcano question? Oh, good. It was Alaska was the right. Who was that? It was Rosie. Rosie. Me. It was on Mars, says Lisa. It was Rosie, actually. Okay. Now it's the animals. We'll start. I was almost going to say the animal. Which animal has the longest pregnancy? Which animal has the longest pregnancy? Yeah, it's an elephant. The elephant. Correct. Lori, yoo-hoo. And this we've also had before. Well, what do you call a group of flamingos? Kind of a cool. Oh, your message didn't send. Flamboyance, yeah. And that's so cool. I mean, so crazy because flamboyant, meaning if a person is flamboyant, that it is kind of cool or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. And then flamboyance is a group of flamingos. Dancing queen, young and she free, only 17. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. What's... Oh, I'm glad you're back, Rosie. Next question. What's the only mammal capable of true flight? Mm-hmm. What's the only mammal capable of true flight? Not fleeing, but flying. A bat. Correct, Killian. This is your area, that's for sure. It's a bat. Batman. Batman. Ooh. Which sea creature has 3 hearts and blue blood? 3 hearts and blue blood. Sea creature. An octopus. Correct. Killian again. You're really on a strike here. Strike. Very good. It is not a squid. I was thinking, isn't octopus and squid the same thing? But on the alternatives, it says octopus, squid, starfish, and seahorse, and only the octopus is crossed off as the correct answer. Okay, now it's about the axolotl, an animal that I have no knowledge of except from after starting crocheting, watching YouTube videos from the USA. All of you guys over there are making axolotls, and I haven't even heard of that animal before. But the question is, the axolotl is native to which country? The axolotl is native to which country? Peru? No. Mexico, yeah, with 2 question marks. What if those 2 question marks would have cost you the victory here, Kellyanne? It would have gotten Rose to come before. It was correct, Mexico. What is the fastest land animal in the world? I guess that's an easy one, isn't it? The fastest land animal in the world. Yeah, the cheetah. The cheetah. That's 4 in a row at least, Killian. Oh, no. Finally, a question we have not had before. This is crazy. Cool, crazy cool. Which animal can sleep for up to 3 years without eating? Which animal can sleep for up to 3 years without eating? Killian writes before Rosie hears the question. It's not a frog. That was one of the alternatives. It's not a snake, but it starts with the same letter as snake. It's not a bear. I would have thought a bear. They just sleep for the winter. It's not a seal. I wouldn't consider this an animal. I would kind of consider this as an insect, but I guess I will be mistaken because I guess it is an animal. It's not a salamander or a serpent like a snake. It's not a spider. It doesn't move very quickly. It's not a scorpion. It kind of slides. I guess that's a good hint. Slides, but I mean, it kind of does moonwalking. Slug, I don't even know what a slug is. Yeah, it's a snail, Killian. It's a snail. Moonwalking very slowly. Can you imagine that? Sleeping for three years without eating? A snail? Oh, I mean, I wouldn't. What if it just stays somewhere and then it just wakes up and it continues to live? I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, it moonwalks. Kitty Lane. A slug is a snail without the shell. Oh. But okay, but the snail is with a shell, so I guess I guess it's because it has the house. Then maybe that is why. I imagine the same but different. This next one, I'm sure that Killian knows the answer. I would never know this, and I kind of have a feeling that most of you don't, but I'm sure that Killian does. Let's see. Okay, let me read. Grub worm, kind of. Both mollusks. Haven't heard of that. Oh, an ad. Okay, let's just wait for a minute. Stop for a minute, baby. I'm so glad you're mine. Oh yeah. Back from the ad. Okay. I'm sure that Killian knows this. What type of animal is a Komodo dragon? A Komodo dragon. What kind of animal is a Komodo dragon? Yeah, I knew you knew that, Killian. A reptile. Yay. How? I think I know you quite well. When it comes to animals, that is, at least. Monitor? What do you mean by monitor? Wait, what happens here? Let's see. The next question. This one, I have no knowledge of. Which bird is known for dancing and elaborate mating rituals? I'm gonna give you a little a little while, but I'm going to give you the alternative. Peacock? No, it's not a peacock. That was the first alternative. Bird of paradise, yes! I mean, what on earth is that? I haven't even heard of that. A bird of paradise. Bird of paradise. Okay, I'm going to look it up. I am going to look up bird of paradise. Since you said that is beautiful. Some kind of beautiful. There we go. And bird of paradise. Oh. Wow. Here's a bird of paradise. If any one of you is like me that you didn't know. So colorful. It looks like a flower. Or here's another one. Or maybe this is when it's not flying. Here it looks bigger. Ooh, look at that one. Wow. Seriously? Ay, ay, ay. Linda, that is the plant. But the last one was good, wasn't it? I don't know my animals. I'm not good with that. I thought it looked like a plant, but well, okay, then there was something there. It looked like plants, but it was a bird. I thought, oh my goodness, now I have to watch that again. But this is of course a bird. That was hilarious. Me thinking it was this, but it kind of looks like this is the flower that, and I it has these wings, orange wings, and the black head with a little peak beak. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Ay, ay, ay. You don't make it more fun than you make it yourself, or whatever. It kind of looks like a flower, yeah, absolutely. uh, ay, ay, ay. It is also supposed to look up animal lover. Oh, don't do that, more birds. I want so cranes dancing. Oh, I'm kind of crying. I mean, tears. Tears are running down my face as you went away. This question we've had a lot of times. What do you call a baby kangaroo? What do you call a baby kangaroo? That's the last question with the animals. Yeah, it's a Joey. I think, Gillian, did you get all the animal questions? Let me see here. Let me see. The elephant, I think you were first on the elephant, and then flamboyance, and then the bat, and the octopus, and Mexico, I think it was you, wasn't it? The cheetah, maybe, also, and then the snail, and then the reptile, and then the bird of paradise and the Joey. I think you made a clean slate. Isn't that what you say? Clean slate? Oh, you missed once because you couldn't type. Missed elephant. Okay. Because of the time out for chat. Time out for chat. Ah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Okay. The last category, part 3, is culture. Culture. Which country is home to the world's largest carnival celebration? That's not too difficult. Which country is home to the world's largest carnival celebration? Next time, everything in German, I have to think in English yet. It's not France. It's Rio, but that's not the country. Brazil. I guess Rosie and Rose, you can share the point. It's Rio de Janeiro in Brazil is the biggest, and so it's Brazil. Yeah, Rosie has a disadvantage. Rosie said, next time in German because she has to think in English. Next question. In which country would you traditionally eat a dish called pho, or PHO? Pho. I think I'm gonna Oh, I was just about to give you the alternatives. And then Killian said Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. That's correct. Oh my goodness. Wonder if you can take this one, Killian. Is it? It is pronounced like foo. F. Oh, okay, f. Okay. Thank you. Next one. Which language has the most native speakers worldwide? Which language has the most native speakers worldwide? Mm-hmm. Which language? Yeah. Well, Killian, if you had said Mandarin, like Lori, instead of the China the country, it would have been right. So, Lori, you got the point. It's Mandarin because there are so many Chinese people speaking Mandarin. There is 1.4 billion people living in China and 1.4 billion living in India. Oh, okay. Now I have to start the pattern again. So, and the next question. India has so many languages. That's true. That's true. That is so true. But China, Mandarin, I guess everybody speaks Mandarin. I guess they have other, I don't know. Next question. Which religion celebrates Diwali, the festival of lights? Which religion celebrates Diwali, the festival of lights? Mandarin, Switzerland, another I can't think of. Okay, 3 then. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah, it's Hinduism. That is correct, Kalyan. Hinduism. Diwali, the light festival. They put some lights onto some, I think it's a lily or whatever, put them on the water, something like that. The next question is, which African country is known for its historic rock-hewn churches in Lalibela? Lalibela. I've never heard of it. Let me give you the alternatives. Nigeria, Ethiopia, Ghana, and Egypt. Nigeria, Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt. It's not Botswana. It's not Canada. It's not Ghana. It's not Egypt. So we just got 2 left then. Just Nigeria and Ethiopia left. Ethiopia! Kitty Lane! Yay, got the point! But I have no idea what it is. Historic rock-hewn churches in Lalibela. Well, let's go to the next question. Forgot the other 2. Yeah, what were they? Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? It is not Da Vinci. Hello, Nerika. Welcome. It's been a while. Sorry about that. I've been away. Michelangelo. Correct, Killian. So nice of you to join. We're about to finish a quiz, but you can hang the last 3-4 questions. See if you can answer some of them. We just talked about you. I mean, we just talked about India because there was one question about China. No, I mean, which country has the most native speaking language, and it's Mandarin in China, and talking about China having 1.4 billion people, and India as well. But in India, you have so many different languages and dialects and stuff and whatnot, so you don't understand each other. But in China, they do more. Oh, there was an ad, yeah. Just trying to remember all the turtles. Couldn't type fast enough yet. The next question. What is the traditional Maori war dance called? The Maori war dance. The traditional Maori war dance. What is it called? It was in... What am I doing? I'm making a mistake here now. What's that dance called? Ninja Turtles? Rumba? Haka? Yeah, Kitty Lane, it's Haka. Haha or Kaka. Well, mix those two. Haka. I want to give you that point, Kitty. Because I already said yes, because I thought you said Haka, but it was haha. Kaka, but it's Haka. Haka. Next. Which European country is famous for its windmills and tulips? Windmills and tulips. Which country is known for that? European country. It's not Denmark, but yes, Rosie, it is the Netherlands. You were quicker. Tulipaner fra Amsterdam. Tulips from Amsterdam. La 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 la. Tulips from Amsterdam. Manuela should have been here. She would have known that. Next. Come on, Rosie, I'm with you. We're gonna win this quiz, yeah. Amsterdam. Hello, Fran. Hello, welcome. Next question. The Day of the Dead is a traditional holiday in which country? I guess that's an easy one. Mexico. Correct, Killian. That is in Mexico. El Día de los Muertos. I had a girl in our class whose mother was from Mexico, so we went to a museum here, and they had an exhibition for that, the El Día de los Muertos. So she taught us a lot about that. And the last question of the day. Rose must be delayed, seeing answers before the questions. Oh, yeah. Let Killian win. She's so happy about it in Canada. Let's see. Which martial art originated in Korea and is an Olympic sport? Which martial art originated in Korea and it's an Olympic sport? It's not Kung Fu, but yes, Kitty, it is Taekwondo. Correct. Very good. The last point goes to Killane. Everybody pat yourself on the shoulder. Stretch your arms, fingers, legs. Drink some water. And it's getting dark. It's getting too dark to see. Oh, Killian did Taekwondo when she was young. Really very fun. I guess you could stretch much as well. Hi, yeah. I cannot tell the difference between judo, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, karate. For me, it's all the same. I guess that's kind of like cursing at church to say that for me it's all the same. And Kitty Lane also is training taekwondo. I think I'll go for a walk now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Killian. It was so nice to see you all. And I think also I'm gonna stay for 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna put my back down. I'm good. I'm not too bad, and I'm gonna have something to eat because I'm kind of getting hungry, and it's getting dark, so I can hardly see the chat. But very, very nice. It was so nice to see you, Kellyanne, and see all of you. Did I miss anyone whose page I didn't post? Asks Lisa. Is if any of you have a page, YouTube page, just say it out. Oh, it's pitch black outside in Austria. It's not pitch black here, but look, it's like this. But I'm kind of it's getting darker, so it's not so easy to see. Read. Yeah, have a very, very nice rest of your days as well, wherever you are. Yeah, there's a good sunset. Actually, the sunset is over there. If I can tear down my wall now, let me see if I can show you. Oh yeah, it's there is oops, there is the sunset actually on that side, but yeah. Oh, now I can see again. I tore down the wall. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Who said that? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. The last question of the day. The last question of the quiz. I don't know if I can make it Thursday, but I'll try. Yeah, I will go live on Thursday. I am very positive about that. That's my plan, as usual, back in business. So 10 o'clock European time, which I think, well, what time is it? Now it's going to be 8 o'clock here. What time is it now? Central. Yeah, it was Reagan, Ronald Reagan. That's true. Ronald Reagan. Aloha. But anyone who can tell me that? What time is it US Central right now? Well, it's going to be 8 o'clock here. What is it going to be at Central? It's almost 1. Okay. 2 Eastern. Okay, so it's the same difference. Okay, that means that on Thursday, I'm going live at 10 o'clock in the evening here in Spain, and that is the same as 4 o'clock in the evening Eastern, and 3 o'clock in the evening, no, not evening, afternoon, US Central. Yeah. So Central Standard Time, your time, Kellyanne's time. Very good. So you go for a walk. I should also, I'm not. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go for a walk. I have I got 2 hours while working. I have 2 lessons. Then I have 2 hours of own time where I prepare things, and then we have some meetings later. And in that preparing time, I think I'm going to go for a walk. Actually, I think I'm going to start doing that every Monday, since I'm already there. And yeah, I think so. I have to. So that's kind of a good thing to use that time. We'll see if I will do that, but I should. I should, just for half an hour. That's good. I'm gonna. Well, go also. Don't forget to make pictures of your bridge. Yeah, sightseeing in Bergen. Well, not Bergen. I didn't go to Bergen, so I don't think I will take from that. It should be. Oh, I'm gonna go to the Holmenkollen, the ski jump, but it's not snow now. Well, I'll see. I will find something out. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, and hope you have a wonderful week. And see you on Thursday or another time. Bye, everyone. I'm leaving also now. Yes, it was really nice hanging out with you also, Erdi.